Hello, and welcome to our English conversation lesson. In today's episode, you'll hear a natural conversation between two strangers who meet on an airplane. Emma and Daniel sit next to each other and talk about where they're going, what they do, and a bit about their lives. This is a great chance for you to learn how to introduce yourself politely. You'll also learn how to start small talk with a stranger, and talk about travel, work, and family. Plus, you'll hear how to end a conversation warmly and naturally. At the end of the episode, we'll provide a short vocabulary list for any words you may not be familiar with. After learning the new words, we encourage you to listen to the conversation again. This will help you improve your listening skills, expand your vocabulary, and become more confident when speaking English in real-life situations. Let's get started.
Oh, sorry, is this seat 14B?
Yep, it sure is. You've got the window seat, and I'm in the middle.
All right, let me just squeeze in here. Thanks. I always bring too many things in my carry-on.
Don't worry, I think that's half the plane. I'm Daniel, by the way.
I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Emma. Is Rome your final destination?
It is. Vacation time at last. And you?
Actually, I'm flying to Milan for a job interview.
Oh wow, that sounds exciting and nerve-wracking.
A little of both. It's with an international marketing firm. Fingers crossed.
Is this your first time in Italy?
No, I've been a few times, but never to Milan. I've heard it's very stylish.
Yes, and very expensive. I went once for a day trip. You'll love the architecture and fashion. What kind of marketing do you do?
Mostly digital. Social media campaigns, branding strategies. That sort of thing.
Sounds very modern. I'm a school counselor, so my daily life is more about emotions than algorithms.
Oh wow. That's an important job. I bet people talk to you about everything.
They do. Teenagers have a lot on their minds.
So how long are you staying in Rome?
10 days. I planned a full itinerary, museums, cooking class, and maybe a day trip to Florence.
A cooking class sounds amazing. Do you cook often?
I do. I love trying recipes from other cultures. My kids are picky eaters, though.
Oh, you have kids?
Yes, too. One's 12, the other's 9. They're staying with their grandparents while I'm here. I needed a little me time.
That's totally fair. I'm single, no kids. Just me and my career for now.
We all have our own adventures. What made you apply for the job in Milan?
I've always wanted to live abroad. New language, new culture, new challenge. And I've been stuck in the same job for 5 years, felt like it was time.
That's brave. I admire that. Oh great, a little turbulence.
Yeah, just the sky reminding us who's boss.
I'm not the best flyer. I try to stay calm, but every bump feels like the end.
You're doing well. Here, would you like some gum? Sometimes it helps.
Thanks, I'll take it. So, how do you prepare for a big interview?
I rehearse possible questions, research the company, try not to overthink. And drink a lot of coffee.
Good plan. Just remember, they're not just judging your answers. They're also seeing if you'd be a good person to work with.
That's true. Hopefully my awkward plane charm works in offices too.
You're doing fine so far.
That went by fast, huh?
It really did. Honestly, talking to someone made it feel less like sitting in a flying can.
Agreed. So, after Rome, back to work?
Yep. Hopefully with a tan and a full stomach. What about you? If you get the job, when would you start?
In about a month. I'd need to pack, find an apartment, all that. But I guess we'll see.
Well, I hope it works out. You've got a good attitude.
Thanks, Emma. I really appreciated our chat. Would you mind if I sent you a message sometime?
Not at all. Here, let me give you my email. Or are you more of a social media person?
Email works. It's more Classic.
Like handwritten letters in the digital age.
Exactly.
Good luck, Daniel. Really. I hope Milan brings you all the new beginnings you're looking for.
And I hope Rome gives you all the peace and pizza you deserve.
And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. You just listened to a realistic and friendly conversation between two travelers meeting on a plane. What can you take from this conversation? That practicing everyday situations, like sitting next to a stranger on a flight, helps you build real confidence in using English naturally. Be sure to review the vocabulary below. Then, listen to the conversation again. Repeat some of the phrases out loud, or act out a similar scene with a friend. This kind of practice will really improve your fluency and help you sound more natural when speaking. Now, let's check out some useful vocabulary from the conversation. 1. Nerve-wracking means causing stress or anxiety, very stressful. Example, waiting to hear back after a job interview can be nerve-wracking, especially when it's a dream position. 2. Fingers crossed means a phrase used to express hope that something will happen the way you want. Example, I've prepared a lot for this opportunity. Fingers crossed it all goes well. 3. Architecture means the design and style of buildings. Example, you'll love the architecture and fashion. 4. Social media means websites and apps where people share content and communicate, e.g., Instagram, Twitter. Example, Daniel works on social media campaigns that help companies reach younger audiences. 5. Branding strategies means plans used by businesses to shape how people see their products or company. Example, we create branding strategies to promote clients online. 6. Algorithms mean step-by-step instructions used by computers to solve problems or organize data. Example, my daily life is more about emotions than algorithms. 7. Me time means time someone spends relaxing or doing something for themselves. Example, they're staying with their grandparents while I'm here. I needed a little me time. 8. Stuck in means trapped or unable to change a situation. Example, I've been stuck in the same job for 5 years. Felt like it was time. 9. Turbulence means sudden, rough air movements during a flight. Example, Emma held the armrest tightly when the plane hit turbulence during the flight. 10. Digital age means the modern era characterized by widespread use of technology and the internet. Example, even though we live in the digital age, some people still prefer face-to-face conversations.